inshallah. Now, let's talk about something that's very important at the time of ghaibah. This is something that we discuss. Because when we're in the occultation, we're waiting for the reappearance of the Imam. One very important discussion that concerns waiting for the reappearance of the Imam is the signs of reappearance. Ala'im al-Dhuhur. Basically, we have two types of signs. Al-Ala'im al-Hatmiyya, Al-Ala'im ghayr al-Hatmiyya. The definite signs and the indefinite signs. The ahadith themselves classified the signs into two categories. The definite Hatmi signs and the indefinite ghayr Hatmi signs. Basically, the Hatmi signs, the definite signs, are those that will emerge right before the reappearance of the Imam. Such that when one of these signs occur, we know that the reappearance of the Imam is imminent. It's within a few months, sometimes within a few days. So these signs are a warning for the world that the Mahdi is about to reappear. Seriously be prepared. It's not going to be hundreds and thousands of years. No. The Imam is about to reappear. And this, by the way, is God's way of completing His proof on creation. So that when the Mahdi reappears, no one says, oh, I didn't know. How did I know? I wasn't prepared. I didn't see this coming. Allah will say, no, no. I gave you 5 signs that the Prophet and the Imams discussed over 1,000 years ago. And these 5 signs are preparing you that the Mahdi is about to reappear. So get ready for that. That's the role of Al-Ala'im Al-Hatmiyya. Then we'll talk about the Alamat Ghayr Al-Hatmiyya. There are 5 definite signs. The first of them is that there will be a divine call from the sky. Ahadith indicate that this will most likely happen on a Thursday night in the month of Ramadan, on the night of the 23rd of Ramadan, which is what? The greater Laylatul Qadr, the major night of power. So at night, this will be Laylatul Jum'ah. The day of, people will hear a divine call coming from the heavens, from the sky. So that will be on the 23rd of Ramadan. In one hadith, Al-Imam Al-Baqir alayhi salam also states it's going to be in an odd year. In the Hijri calendar, we're now in which year? 1440. That's an even year. So the Imam alayhi salam says this will happen in an odd year, in the month of Ramadan, on a Friday, which will coincide with the 23rd. We have a number of hadiths about that. Now, how does this call or divine cry take shape? In one hadith, Abu Hamza al-Thimani, he says, I asked Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam about this, how the call will be. The Imam alayhi salam says, Yunadi munadin min as-sama'i awwal an-nahar. The beginning of day, a person will call from the heavens. Other ahadith explain that it is Jibra'il who makes that call. يَسْمَعُهُ كُلُّ قَوْمٍ بِأَلْسِنَتِهِمْ. People of languages, multiple languages, will hear the cry and the call in their own language. So Jibra'il makes one call, but subhanAllah, the way God delivers that call is that people will hear it in their own respective languages. So no one has an excuse, this was in Arabic, this was in another language, I don't understand it. What language do you speak? You will hear the cry in that language. So everyone can hear it. What does the call state? According to this hadith, أَلَا إِنَّ الْحَقَّ فِي عَلِيٍّ وَشِيعَتِهِ. The truth is with Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam and his followers. And then, after stating that, Jibra'il says that the Mahdi, the Qa'im, is about to reappear, so get ready. This is a divine call that everyone will hear. In fact, the hadith says even people who are resting in their rooms, it will shake them and shake the ground so loudly that people will come out of their rooms. They'll go out in the courtyard thinking something's happening, like a natural disaster or something. That's how powerful the sayha is. It's not to be missed. Even if someone's sleeping, it'll wake them up. Now, that's the first sayha. Then Iblis, when he hears Jibreel making that call, he loses hope. He despairs. Because now people are getting ready for the Mahdi. And he doesn't. So what does Iblis do? At the end of that same day, he makes a universal call. And he says in his call, أَلَا إِنَّ الْحَقَّ فِي السُّفْيَانِ وَشِيعَتِهِ. No, the truth is with the Sufyani and his followers. The Imam ﷺ says, the one who has a disease in his heart, who carries the enmity of Ahlul Bayt, will follow the second call, not the first call. The believers will follow the first call. Those who have a disease in their heart, they have a stubbornness with the Ahlul Bayt, they will follow the second call. So, we have a number of hadiths about this. That this is one of the definite signs that will happen before the reappearance of the Imam ﷺ. And many hadith indicate this happens about 2.5 months before the